What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to some Canadian memes. It is time once again to check out some funny random pictures with text on them, all about Canada. So I'm actually pretty curious to see how many of these memes I will understand. Because I believe there's a lot of Canadian references in these. So I think this is going to be fun. We'll see how I do. So let's take a look here. Starting with this meme, which says, "Meanwhile in Canada." That's very open ended. Meanwhile in Canada. What's going on in Canada? Who knows? But according to this meme, it looks like some kind of a news report or news headline. It says, "Annual snowball fight at UBC postponed." Okay. Due to snow? Wait a minute. Oh my god. This is this is like the most Canadian headline I've ever seen in my life. What? Let's break this down for a second here. Annual snowball fight. You guys have that? Is that a thing? You have, that is so Canadian. And you have an annual snowball fight where like everybody agrees to meet up at like as a pre-designated place and time and chuck snow at each other's heads, I guess. Cool. That's all fine and dandy, but it was postponed, unfortunate, due to snow. Don't you want snow for a snowball fight? Or God, if this is too much snow for a snowball fighting event, I don't even want to think about how much snow is it? God, if you're in Canada and there's too much snow, too much snowfall for the snowball fight, there must be a risk of like drowning in the snow. I don't know, but that's funny. That this is a thing that happened. I like that. You gotta have, and for a proper snowball fight, you gotta have like the perfect temperature for the snow to be like the packing snow, not too cold so it sticks together, right? I know a little bit about snow and stuff, like in my childhood. Nothing like what goes on in Canada as far as I'm aware, but I don't know. This is kind of making me think about the old snowball fights and going down the old hill on the sled. And anyway, it is the winter time after all, although where I live, we haven't gotten like any real snow or anything, and we can't do any of that stuff yet. But hopefully, at some point this year, we get some real snow. That'd actually be pretty cool. Anyway, this next meme says, "My driving instructor always told me to give a moose the right of way." Oh my God, look at this picture. I know we're like living in the age of like AI generated images and video. Not to be a buzzkill or anything, but is this real? Unfortunately, that's like the times we're living in. Is this a real picture? That's insane. Oh look, you have a Wendy's in the background. You guys have Wendy's? Cool. The idea that there are certainly moose in Canada. It's like something you guys are famous for. Do you really have them like walking in the road? Also, are they this big? And are there are there so many moose on the roads in Canada that there's like a rule, like give the moose the right of way? I don't really care if that's like an official law or in a book. It's just kind of common sense. Give the huge behemoth wild animal killing machine the right of way. Makes sense to me. That's kind of scary. Speaking of scary, this is some kind of chart I didn't know memes were going to get this complicated. Like we have to get out our compass and dissect this chart or something. But let's see here. We got in the upper left a guy with a gun, assault rifle, and in America, the United States, it is legal. Yes, it is. In Canada, illegal. I don't know if we're talking about that specific type of gun or whatever, but broadly speaking, in the US, it's easy to get a gun like this. In Canada, illegal. Okay, true. Then we have the Kinder Surprise eggs. I know about these. In the US, they're illegal. Right. Cause seriously, unfortunately, a child like choked on the little toy inside. Right, the egg is supposed to have a toy inside. They had to ban this from the US. I remember this because someone choked on it. In Canada, these are legal. Really? So you guys can still have the egg? You guys are responsible enough to, have the eggly responsibility? Gun control versus chocolate control. Okay, I think I see what this meme is doing here. It's kind of showing the strange contradiction of how in the US, guns are legal. Lots of guns. Very easy. Yet the Kinder chocolate toy egg is illegal. Kind of shows our priorities. If there's an argument here that we're trying to like save the children by banning the Kinder Surprise chocolate egg, it would probably like save the children to get rid of the assault rifles too. Like when you think about it. Yeah, I think we probably have these backwards. Or maybe just we don't have the responsibility for either. Man, this meme kind of just kind of owned us there. It's funny how these random internet memes actually make a lot of sense sometimes. It's kind of crazy. This one says October, 15 degrees Celsius. What on earth is... Okay, for me to like understand this meme, I'm going to have to convert 15 Celsius to Fahrenheit. I'm going to do it on my phone. Oh, that's 59? Wow, that's warm. So in October, when it's 15 Celsius, you have your coat on and scarf and your wind. What? Why? Just because it's October? And then in April, you got your t-shirt and shorts. This is meanwhile in Canada. So regardless of what the temperature is, like it's more of a matter of principle. If it's the time of year where it's supposed to be cold, by darn it, I'm wearing my winter clothing. I'm getting it out. It's October. Is that how it kind of works? And in April, it's supposed to be warm. I don't care if it's 15 degrees. They're wearing my t-shirt and shorts. Is that about... I understand this, the principle here. Not letting the temperature dictate your life, how you're going to live, your clothing. If it's the frickin' warm time of the year, I'm going to wear my warm clothes. It's kind of like sticking it to weather. Like being defiant of Mother Nature. Like there's something empowering about it as you freeze your butt off. This says the amount of snow in Canada right now. Oh my God. Emergency has been declared. No kidding. This is insane. Like, you see the picture. Like, the doorway is filled with snow. That's like 7 feet of snow. How? What do you even do? I don't. Who do you call? I don't. You gotta. I just pick up the phone. I don't call someone. It doesn't even have to make sense. The pest control guy and be like, I'm trapped by snow, and they'd be like, I have other work to do, man. But you gotta call someone because this is insane. Someone commented saying, looks like the entrance to Opposite World. Because wow, the number on the door got engraved into the snow. So instead of 100, it says 1. It is like Opposite World. Like if you walked through this snowy door thing, you'd be the opposite of alive. You'd be dead. Or very, very, very. I'd be dead because us Americans can't handle cold like that. But yeah, maybe it is the entrance to opposite world. Um, Please stop. Traffic must turn left. Wait a minute. The stop sign says please? It says Canadian stop sign. Is this a what? There's no way. I know you guys have normal stop signs. Like, I guess I don't know for sure, but come on. You guys have just regular stop signs. There's no way that I've never heard of this before. Please, maybe this one stop sign is like special. Can you do custom stop signs? Is that okay? For the sake of comedy, I think it is. Please stop. I don't know. I feel like in America, like so many Americans are so like trying to be edgy and defiant and American, and this would like encourage people to run the stop sign, you know? In Canada, it's a funny little polite, very Canadian, please stop. That's what Canadians say to Americans now. Nothing to do with the sign. Please, just stop. Just this. Who knew this was so relevant? Traffic must turn, and then the politeness ends abruptly with the second part, which is like, traffic must turn left. Please stop. You better turn left if you know what's good for you. Meanwhile, in Canada, there's a lot of meanwhile in Canada. You never quite know what's going on in Canada. Here we have a mosquito. There are only two seasons in Canada, flu and mosquito. Is that a thing? I never like associated mosquitoes with Canada ever. I never knew about that. Is that a thing? Is it a certain part of Canada? Because I would think, Canada, like, is the climate just perfect for mosquitoes? Because I would think if it's colder, because you're further north, the mosquitoes would like die or something. I don't know. Maybe it just helps them live or be more robust. Who knows? So you getting the flu or mosquitoes? That sucks. That's geez. That's not something I knew about Canada, and it's not pleasant to think about. No matter how cold it gets, some weirdo in Canada is sleeping with a fan on. Look at that first picture. What on earth? What? But no matter if it's winter or someone's got a fan, I don't think it's even a temperature thing. Sometimes you just gotta have the sound of the fan, like just the sound. I understand it's weird. Like sometimes that can help you go to sleep, or the white noise, or whatever you need. The sound of like crickets or waterfalls, or they got all sorts of stuff these days. If you need the fan to like bring the temperature down, but you're in Canada in the winter, I'm sorry, but you are a weirdo. Nothing against that. You can do that if you want, and if it helps you sleep, more power to you. But that's weird. Like, what are you doing? I go to school in Ottawa, and we write our exams in a hockey rink. This isn't even the funny thing is, I think a proper meme is supposed to like exaggerate reality a bit, or maybe just point out something funny. But this looks like reality. Like, is this just a thing? Maybe to Canadians, I don't even know if this is funny, but to me, like as an American, this is very funny. Why are you taking your exams in the hockey rink? Is this because you don't have a hockey rink at school, do you? Do you? In your school? Because then I could almost understand if you need the room, or you go to like a hockey. Why? I understand it's a lot of room. It's indoors. Isn't it cold? I don't. I'm trying to understand this. I didn't know you did this. Okay. Fair enough. Why not? Make use of the hockey rink. Spotted at MUN, a Canadian university. Serious question. If the same person holds two consecutive doors open for you, is it common courtesy to say thank you both times? This kind of happened to me recently. Um, they're saying if you go into a building and you open a door for somebody, or you hold the door, and then immediately there happens to be another set of doors. You know, some buildings it's like two sets of doors you walk through. Does the person you're opening the door for have to say thank you two times? Um, God, not something I've ever thought about. That's for sure. But like I was saying, this actually happened recently, funny enough, to me. And I remembered the person did thank me both times, but the second time was very, very quiet and with really no like passion behind the thank you at all. And I remembered feeling bad. I think I thought about this way too deeply, but who knew it would come and be relevant? I think it was building up to this moment. Um, I felt bad, like thinking, I want to like hold the door open for them because they're right behind me. But I wish they knew they didn't have to say thank you twice. But I'll take it, and I gave the no problem, no problem. You know, and someone commented saying this is the most Canadian discussion I've ever seen on the internet. No kidding. It's kind of funny we're having this discussion in this video. I don't know. Maybe I've got a little Canadianism in me to because I was thinking this happened to me. Funny, and I was thinking about it. So that's actually weird. Is it? Do they have to say thank you both times? No, no. I think you should say thank you at least once, but it's a little awkward. But whatever. Life can be awkward sometimes. That's okay. It's okay. Um, I left coffee in my car last night. Still want to come to Canada? What? This is just. Is it weird? You know, it's tempting to think like if this happened, well, for one thing, it looks like they tried to rip the frozen coffee out of the cup. Like they they were having a bad day trying to get to work and then this. Um, but is it weird to think like it might be kind of satisfying to take a big sort of chomp out of the coffee block? Have you ever done that? Canadians, ever tried that? Maybe that's like kind of nice. Like this could be an industry and they'll call it iced coffee. No, iced coffee is like cold coffee with ice in it. Frozen coffee, where it's like a coffee popsicle. Could that be a thing? When would people want it? Like in the summer? Not what you want in the winter, that's for sure, to bite into a block of coffee ice. Anyway, you mean I don't have to buy a fridge when I come to Canada? No, apparently not. Um, I've never seen a frozen like coffee. That's crazy. But now I know what you do. You either take a chomp out of it or just chuck it out the window at somebody. Anyway, I think with that, this is a good place to stop. These were very funny and oddly sort of insightful, like giving me some glimpses into Canadian culture, Canadian life, which is kind of fun. So I enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these Canadian memes or Canadian jokes and references, and that'd be cool to hear about, especially anything I did not understand. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and seeing Canadian things and learning about Canadian things I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.